My name is Connor Ross, and my favorite artist is Kendrick Lamar.
My name is Daniel Huang, and my favorite food is Japanese curry.
My name is Cruz Kerpan, and my favorite baseball player is Mookie Betts.
My name is Jason Mezaroba. My favorite dessert is apple crisp.
My name is Felix Soriano, and my favorite team is the Toronto Blue Jays.
My name is Lucas Eisen, and my favorite food is my grandma's ribs.
My name is Connor Matsuda, and my favorite actor is Kevin Hart.
My name is Leo McTaggart, and my favorite baseball player is Ernie Clement.
My name is Kian Sandu, and my favorite artist is Drake.
My name is John Ramos. My favorite dessert is cupcakes.
My name is Jacob Massel, and my favorite actor is Seth Rogen.
My name is Sean Haskell, and my favorite player is Barry Bonds.
All right, there they are. Little Mountain Little League from Vancouver. More than 4,500 kilometers from Vancouver to Williamsport. And this is their lineup. They got a dozen players on the team. And if you're not familiar with the Little League World Series setup, that right there is called the continuous batting order. So 12 players on the roster. They're going to hit 1 through 12 before the lineup flips back over.
Yeah, and I love this too. Everybody gets an opportunity to play, and you need that depth at the bottom of the lineup. Big key here. 10, 11, 12. Can you flip it with traffic for the top of the order?
They all go up against the South Korea starting pitcher, So-Jun Park, who is multi-talented. He's got all kinds of hobbies, and he's ready to go. He gets the ball in game 1 for this team from Seoul.
And Park said he wanted to compete against the best in the world, and right out of the gate, he's on the mound here in game 1 against Canada. Ferocious offense.
South Korea, a country that has great history here at the Little League World Series, but back as a country for the first time since 2019. This Little League, specifically, West Seoul back for the first time since 2017. Meantime, Canada here 2 years in a row, and for the third time in 5 years, this same Little League. Strike 1 to start out from So-Jun Park to the Canadian catcher, Jason Mezaroba. 5'2", 90 pounds, big fan of the Mariners, not far across the border going south from Vancouver. Left side command, nothing in 2 to start.
Yeah, it's a great start right here. Fastball. You like to see that early on in the ballgame. Can you establish the fastball? Another key for today is going to be first pitch strikes. You get strike 1, then you can work to the corners and look to expand. Great start.
How do we feel about pitchers wearing eye black? Because personally, I think it's elite.
I dig it. I mean, Little League Baseball, you got two-way players. This is normally their shortstop, so I'm liking it, man. It looks fierce.
Yeah, I believe that's the South Korean flag. Yeah, on the eye black.
Love it.
That is sick.
Yes.
0-2 again. Nasty with a breaking ball from So-Jun Park. And one away to start.
So we've seen 2 pitches so far. It's a firm fastball with life. He'll use it up in the zone when he gets ahead. And that breaking ball is absolutely disgusting. Great start to this ball game for South Korea.
So 1 out, base is empty, and it brings up a guy for Canada who gets to experience the Little League World Series for a second time. Shortstop Cruz Kerpan. He was on this team last year as an 11-year-old. He's back as a 12-year-old. He was saying to our buddy Sebastian Salazar before the game, yeah, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Except he said, well, for you, it's twice in a lifetime.
It's twice. And you think about the nerves, the fans, the cameras, all the action in on you. You come back for year 2, you're like, hey, man, I'm a pro.
Promptly into center, and a nice running catch by Rio Gill, who you were watching during infield, outfield. This kid can go and get it.
Wow. I mean, open them hips up. Great first step. All outfielders have it. Look at that. Never a doubt. And I like that. He flips to his right, and he keeps the ball in front of him. As a righty, balls tend to shift toward the right center field gap. Lefties, it's the other way. Nice job keeping it in front of him. That's 2 outs and a nice swing by Kerpan.
So the base is empty for another player for this Vancouver, Canada team. He gets to be here 2nd year in a row.
Oh, it's so cool.
Felix Soriano was one of the stars we saw as a starting pitcher at times here last year. He's back, 5'4", buck 03. Let's run it back.
Yeah, and they're so happy that his arm's back healthy. Started the regional championship game. It's going to be a big key for this Canada club to have success here.
Little dribbler right in front of home plate, and Hyun Bin Han throws out Felix Hoyano on just 8 pitches. Yeah, let's get some photos. This is history getting here to the Little League World Series.
제 이름은 노수찬입니다. 제가 가장 좋아하는 음식은 라면입니다.
제 이름은 길리오이고 좋아하는 가수는 찰리 푸스입니다.
제 이름은 이지우이고 제가 좋아하는 음식은 프라이드 치킨입니다.
제 이름은 박서준이고 제가 좋아하는 팀은 LA 다저스입니다.
제 이름은 정기현이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 선수는 슈에이 오타니 선수입니다.
제 이름은 김도현이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 팀은 뉴욕 양키스입니다.
제 이름은 김지환이고 제가 가장 좋아하는 선수는 브라이스 하퍼 선수입니다.
제 이름은 맹재현이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 영화는 아바타입니다.
제 이름은 홍지환이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 음식은 김치찌개입니다.
제 이름은 한현민입니다. 제가 좋아하는 디저트는 아이스크림입니다.
저의 이름은 김주환입니다. 제가 좋아하는 선수는 매니 마차도입니다.
제 이름은 주하준이고 제가 제일 좋아하는 배우는 톰 홀랜드입니다.
All right, there they are, South Korea, the Asia Pacific champs. They went 6-0 in the Asia Pacific region tournament that was held a month and a half ago in South Korea. This is their lineup. They got a dozen on the roster.
I cannot wait to see that 3-hole hitter hit. Do-Yoon Kim. They call him the Korean Ohtani. I can't wait to see. He says he's got a little less power. I'd imagine so, but buddy, you're on your way. You're on the big stage. Let's do this thing.
Indeed, going up against a really important arm for Canada who stepped up. And some of the injuries you mentioned pitching-wise, Jacob Massel, right-hander, team captain, super calm. He gets the ball in the first game, and he starts out with strike 1.
Yeah, and I think that's the big key is calm. He's calm in the most chaotic moments. And as a pitcher, you're facing a tough offense. Mentioned the 63 runs scored by this offense in just 6 games. You got to be cool and under pressure.
I mean, seriously, 63 runs in 6 games to roll through what is always a really difficult region.
Unbelievable. And to think it was 10-plus runs in all their shutouts. But I think it was that 3-1 game in the regional final where they beat Chinese Taipei in a close ball game. You're going to have to win close ball games here in Williamsport. So I think that was a big sign and a great sign for this Asian Pacific team.
Swing and a miss. Jacob Massel pulls a string on Ji Hwan Hong.
Start. That a boy. Fire in strike 1, working ahead, trusting his stuff. No need to waste the pitch. Coming right at you. And that's a nice pitch right there. Just a breaking ball that stays up in the zone, never gets the home plate. Canada strikes out the first batter. It's a good start here, a good sign.
Let's get it going. One away, it brings up Ji-Won Kim. 2-hitter, left fielder, and the rare 11-year-old. Of course, there are mostly 12-year-olds playing here at the Little League World Series. And on the ground into center field, the base hit for Ji-Won Kim. First pitch swinging. Man aboard for South Korea.
So once again, jumps with the first pitch strike and a base hit up the middle. And I like that game plan. Now, this is a free swinging club, and they do control the strike zone, but they're aggressive early. You got a pitcher throwing strikes, be ready to let it rip.
All right, let's get your boy.
Yeah.
Guy you wanted to see.
Let's go.
Do-Yoon Kim, who, yes, his nickname is Korean Ohtani. Now, they say most of that is because of the stance, but if you're hitting 3-hole for an absolute wagon of a team, it's got to be because of the production, too.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Got a bat outside the dugout, so the Korean Ohtani can think things over with mom and dad here watching all the way from Seoul.
And you think about the parents, too, making this trip, seeing their kids play on the national stage. This is every kid's dream, and there's a lot of proud parents here today.
Looked like some emotion, too, from Do-Yoon Kim's father. As you said, this is such a family journey. Folks who give up their summers and pay lots of money to travel all the way around the world to come here.
The sacrifice you make for your kids in this game. Cannot thank your parents enough, kids.
Well, 2-0 on Do-Yoon Kim. You know, we ask all these players to share with us anything they would like to. Do-Yoon Kim said to us, "Look at me and focus on me, and I'll show you amazing things on the field." All right, we will.
Yep. I mean, he knows it. And confidence is so key. Confidence is also earned. So if he has that mindset, obviously he puts in the work. He's had a ton of success. He's meant for the big stage. Here we are.
Squares. We check in with Sebi, who has more on Do-Yoon Kim.
Yeah, and really, they're all the parents that have made the trip from South Korea. 14 total made that long trip, over 30+ hours in transit. Most of them settled into an Airbnb that's not far from here, and this is big news not just for the players, but for us as well. They're putting on a huge meal for the team tomorrow. Korean barbecue, pork belly, steak, spicy rice cakes, kimchi, soup, multiple course meal. I asked the coaches, about the boys' response to all this. They are fired up. They love the food in the Grove, don't get them wrong. But for a team that's been traveling for weeks on end, a taste of home, that's special. So the focus is on the game today, but maybe looking a little bit ahead to some home cooking.
Hey, Seb, see you there, huh? Let's go.
So good. Ravi, thank you. Boy, what drama up there with Kinley Rasmus getting the tying run to the plate, extra innings, but Tacoma, Washington gets it done. For those of you now joining us here on ESPN, we are just underway, bottom of the first, third game of day one. It's Canada and South Korea. Mike Monaco, Sebastian Salazar with you. Pleased to welcome back Devin Travis for the first time to Williamsport since Devin, you were a 2003 U.S. champion with your Florida team.
Oh, man, I absolutely love this place. It's so great to be back. And I just look down at the field at a bunch of 11 and 12-year-old kids that are literally living their dream. Every kid grows up dreaming of playing here in Williamsport. And I would imagine that it never truly became real until first pitch. So it's going to be a great couple of weeks.
Well, Canada came up, went quietly 1-2-3 on 8 pitches in the top of the first. A Canadian team from Vancouver, Little Mountain Little League, here for the third year in a row. This is Jacob Massel, their starting pitcher. 2 on for South Korea, and still 1-2 on their cleanup hitter, Jae-Hyun Mang, for a Seoul, South Korea team. That, look, this country has had a ton of success here in Williamsport through the years, but South Korea hasn't been here since 2019. And this Little League itself hasn't been here in nearly a decade. So very hungry to get back onto this stage representing the Asia Pacific region. Swing and a miss. Massel goes to the breaking ball again. They got the runner hung up between first and second. And the tag not in time. And then Jiwon Kim moves second to third as Do-Yoon Kim got back to the bag at first.
Wow, a lot going on right there. First off, Massel, nice job working ahead, gets his second strikeout of the day. But Do-Yoon Park over at first base, he forgets that there's either one out or if first base is occupied, you do not automatically get that next bag or it's not a live ball. And just a big break there for South Korea, extending the inning. It's little things like that, right? When you think about Canada playing Asia Pacific, South Korea giving them little extra outs could turn into trouble. Let's see if Massel can flip the script.
He's done a great job already. 2 strikeouts here in the first, both with that breaking ball. Ha Jun-ju is the batter. They run a first and third play. Massel trying to keep that runner at bay at third, and so we'll just give Do-Yoon Kim second. You okay with that?
Yeah, I think what that says right there is I believe in me. Massel saying, you want to know what? Go ahead and take second base. I'm focused on the batter. I got the 5-hole hitter up in a big jam. I think I'm going to get this guy.
The breaking ball didn't tempt Ha Jun-ju. In a big spot here for South Korea.
I think a big here early on in this ball game. First base is open. You got a big slugger at the plate and a 2-0 count. Do not want to just deliver a free fastball here. You got to pitch it smart.
So this is Ha Jun-ju's 12th birthday. Great moment for him to soak this in, playing on the biggest stage imaginable for a now 12-year-old.
Let's go. Happy birthday, buddy.
3-0. That's outside. So the bases are loaded for South Korea with 2 outs here in the first.
I like that mindset right there. Looked like they stuck to it. You got the bases loaded, 2 outs. Big opportunity here for South Korea to strike first and flip that pressure big time on Canada.
This is Canada's manager, Brad Thorwart, who's been here for this Little League 3 times in the last 5 years. A heck of a guy. Fun to listen to.
Hey, well, at least we're smiling. All right. Hey, we've got 2 outs here. What's happening? Were we just missing outside? Just, hey. Okay, four-seam, two-seam, which one are you feeling more?
I don't know. I feel like they're both there.
Okay, go on. Let's just work at it here. Breathe, relax, take your time, right? Don't let all this other noise bother you, right? It's just you two, okay, Brad?
Yeah.
Guys, hey, ball first, make the play, okay? Let's go, guys.
First one, coach.
Thank you.
I love it. I mean, where are we missing? What do you feel better with? You like the 4? You like the 2? He's like, I feel pretty good with both.
Yeah, and he liked his misses too. That's a good sign. Not all misses are the same. But we mentioned it right off the gate. Massel, he's calm in chaotic moments. Well, this is full of chaos here. And you think about the confidence that Canada has an opportunity to build here if they can work out of this jam.
The batter is Hyun Bin Han, who is one of the leaders on this team. A meat eater at 5'4", $137. That's strike 1, going to that glove side away from a right-hand hitter.
And it's such an important pitch for Massel too, because he throws that breaking ball right off that line. He tunnels that fastball away and then the breaking ball right off of it.
I mean, exactly as you laid it out.
Well done, well done. Now the big key, you're up 0-2 big. You don't want to make a mistake. You got 2 pitches to go for it.
Jacob Massel, 0-2. And the coaches said that Massel is the team captain. Brad Thorwart, who you just saw visit the mound, said Massel is the calmest player on the field.
Man, looks pretty calm right now.
1-2. In the air, right field. Daniel Huang lines it up. Crisis averted. Inning over, and we are scoreless after 1. For those of you watching on ESPN2, it's the oldest Little League in Canada. And for this specific Little League, their 4th trip overall, you see. 3 in the last 5 years. It's the first Canadian Little League that goes back-to-back and gets here since 07-08.
2 times more than any other Little League organization that's been here to Williamsport. And BC, man, they are just rolling. Out of the 68 Canada teams that have been here to the Little League World Series, BC has 33 of them, 17 out of the last 19. So whatever they got going out there in BC, follow suit.
Yeah. Baseball crazed country, as you know well from your time professionally.
Oh, I love Canada. I love Canada. Great people, a beautiful country, loving, endearing fans. And yeah, I miss that place. I spent a bunch of time in Toronto, and I have so much respect for that country and their fans and all my friends up there. So hello and best of luck to the Maple Leafs here.
From Ontario, a mere 646 kilometers.
Nice.
To get to South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. 4, 5, and 6 for this Vancouver team, starting with Shaw Haskell against Sojun Park. And I want to live life like Shaw Haskell does. He says it's not a superstition, it's just a habit, but he eats chicken nuggets before every game and during every game. He's feasting.
That's awesome. I could go for some chicken nuggets. Shaw, send them up.
He said it helps him get into game mode. They've apparently nicknamed him Hasquatch.
Wonderful.
0-2. Down from Sojun Park. Yeah, they've made the trip.
Bang it, Shaw, bang it!
From Vancouver. 70 pinned to the inside edge for a strike. Of course, when we see 70 and above, we show you the velocity up there, top left on the scoreboard, and how it corresponds to pro ball, as if the mound were 60 feet 6 inches. Couple good heaters to start to the 11-year-old Kian, who Brad Thorwart says always has 5 questions to ask in every meeting. He's a very smart, inquisitive young player.
Curious. That's awesome.
They say he likes the spotlight. Good take.
I mean, that fastball is just jumping out of the hand. This is just from 46 feet away. And you got a great fastball like that and a nasty breaking ball to go with it. I think a big key is going to be moving early, being ready to hit incredibly early. You got to stay committed to the fastball.
Sojun Park's 1-2. Got him. Gas elevated. 5 up, 5 down, 3 Ks.
Just rear back and fire Sojun Park, filling up that strike zone. Looking for a quick inning after letting Canada out of that big inning. Look at it, bam. I mean, that is flame.
Sojun Park is a big fan of Bobby Witt Jr. So he's got his country's flag on his eye black. And he's got the big panda on the glove.
Yeah. I mean, the swag out on this field is electric.
Panda, panda, panda.
I see you.
All right, 2 down and a rope foul to start for Leo McTaggart. Coaches say Leo's got one of the best smiles around the park. So he's always happy.
Rightfully so. There is no better place for baseball to be played. What a dream come true for every kid that's here.
It's been a busy last few weeks for Canada. Their region tournament, the stage before getting here, wrapped up just exactly 1 week ago. So they're over in Nova Scotia trying to be the best team in their vast country. Get through that if you can, get back home before coming here for as long as your summer run lasts.
Oh, busy.
One. That's a knee-high strike. It's 70 again, 1-2, and Sojun Park's been pinpoint.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do with a pitch like that. I think the big key is just finding a way to extend at bats. He's dotting everything away. Nothing's going into either righties or left-handed hitters. You got to find a way to battle.
Near the foot. Did it hit the foot? Leo McTaggart says it did, and so does Mark Bernstein, the home plate umpire, and the first base runner for Vancouver.
Right on cue. Right when I say he has not gone inside, he just pulls. Yeah, this is a back foot breaking ball here, and that's a great pitch. Obviously, you don't want to hit him, but if you are going to go down and into a left-handed hitter as a right-handed pitcher, you better make sure you get it all the way to that back foot. Down and in is the danger zone. Canada, first base runner of the day.
So Leo McTaggart on with 2 outs for the right fielder for Canada, Daniel Huang. We love asking all these questions to the players that our whole crew does a great job of. Daniel Huang got asked what's his dream job. He said, retirement.
Nice.
Planning ahead.
That's great.
Let's get in, get out, and live life. Couple good takes. 2-0. Yeah, he's got great answers. He's a fan of Happy Gilmore too. Looking forward to the swag here, and he's got the drip.
I mean, head to toe. Win on TV. Show it off, baby.
Now, he is one of the rare players on the diamond right now who is wearing the same colored cleats.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That seems to be rare. Everybody has multicolored cleats. Hey, man, you can do whatever you want when you're in Williamsport, Mikey.
It's like kickers in football, how they wear the one like soccer cleat to kick with.
Good call.
So you're like, we got a bunch of college field goal kickers.
Yeah.
Sojun Park, though, he's going to keep with the 2 greens. His 2-2 climbs up and in. Full count worked by Daniel Huang. First 3-ball count forced by Canada against Sojun Park.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
as announced by Mark Bernstein.
Yeah, big pitch here. Getting toward the bottom of the lineup. You got to attack middle.
Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts in the inning for So-Jun Park, who's looking the part.
4 strikeouts on the day. So-Jun Park, South Korea. Yep, looking good early. Bottom of the second we go.